Me. And we're live! I get to say today.
Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I am not Nick, I am Maria.
And welcome to Full of Bricks.
Happy Easter, everybody.
The Easter edition.
The Easter edition.
Today is March 27, 2016.
Or is it like Playboy Bunny edition?
That's racy.
Oh, sorry. Happy Easter edition.
Happy Easter edition. So how is everyone's Easter? We have a few people in the comments already.
We are so full. I just want to take a siesta right now.
Who do we have in the comments?
We have the Brick Artist. We have Alex Bricks. We have
Big Sue.
Big Sue.
We have, is that it?
Yeah.
I thought we had more.
You're just
No, just those three.
You're just
Pumpkin.
That was before.
Pumpkin.
He's already left.
He's already left.
Anyways, we had an early start today because every year we have our annual Easter egg hunt in our casa.
Yes, in our casa. But
this year Hayden gets to perform. Hayden gets to participate, not perform. And I had to buy big eggs. The Easter Bunny had to leave out bigger eggs for him to put out so that he realizes that those are his eggs. But we actually had a few different size eggs. We had the little mini eggs, we had medium-sized bunny foiled eggs, and then we had like big pastel foil eggs, bigger pastel.
Where'd you get those eggs?
Aren't they pretty? Shoppers Drug Mart.
Shoppers.
Yes, because before in the past we would actually just get plastic reusable eggs and then we put them with treats, but then I think we've lost all those plastic reusable eggs over the years.
Yeah.
I think I have like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, so last year, well, what we usually do is on Saturday night, the Easter Bunny, are there any K-falls in there?
Easter
AKA
Bunny.
the Brick Adjuster. We'll go around hiding eggs. We don't do it outside, we do it inside the house.
Yes, so we'll put it like in cupboards, over doorknobs, around the stairs.
Just everywhere. And then ever since Tristan was maybe 2 or 3 years old, I found this song on YouTube called the Egg Song.
How does it go? Get your eggs here. Oh, something.
Wiggle, wiggle, yellow wiggle.
Yeah.
So it's like a Japanese anime kind of egg song, and so if you just keep searching, you'll find it. And the boys only hear this song. They only hear this song once a year.
But on a loop, on a crazy hyper loop.
And so what we usually do is we'll put little Easter egg baskets outside the door, and then we'll press play, and it's like they open the door, wake up to this Easter egg song, and then they go down, scatter.
Here.
And first it was just Tristan doing it, and then when Mason got old enough, we got really big eggs for Mason to find, and Tristan would find the smaller eggs.
Yeah, so the older they get, the smaller the eggs get, and the more difficult the hiding challenge. And it's difficult for us because we don't have a big place. So we also have to go into creative. The Easter Bunny has to go into creative hiding mode.
So creative that sometimes maybe in the summer we'll still be finding Easter egg surprises.
I think there was even one egg over our clock that they ate after a year. But chocolates never expire. I mean, like if you're starving, you would eat what you can eat, right?
Last year when Hayden was 1, I guess, we tried to introduce him. So we got really big eggs, just put them in the middle of the rug, middle of the floor, and he would just crawl by it. He
doesn't get
didn't know over his head.
So even today, like usually what we'll do is in the morning, the Easter Bunny already leaves the baskets at the top of our stairs. So the boys will wake up and are like, oh, our Easter baskets are here. And they would like go down the stairs.
And we have the video camera.
So this year, Hayden has a small Easter basket and the two have their regular size large wicker baskets, and Hayden was just watching his 2 older brothers, wondering why they're so excited when they heard the egg music. And I think for Tristan it's just sport right now, and so the 2 brothers start running down the stairs and Hayden's like, okay, I'll go with them, but he doesn't really get it. So he's holding his Easter bucket and he thinks that's his toy already. Yeah. And so I had to point out his first egg and he like looks at it like, yeah. So I had to like give it to him, and then he wanted to open it right away. I'm like, no, you have to put it in your bucket. I think it wasn't until like the 2nd or 3rd egg that he realizes he has to find these eggs and put them. And then he kind of got into the spirit of it.
But his basket was so small compared to
and his eggs were so big.
It was starting to overflow. So he was getting anxious, trying to run
balance
around
everything, and then things are falling out. Then he's like, ah.
But he was good at opening his eggs.
He was too good. We left him in a corner so the boys would tend to count their eggs. I mean, ultimately, I finished all these eggs. You finished all these eggs. And when they were counting it out. Oh, it was funny too. There was one incident where he's like, "Oh, look, there's all these eggs in this basket," and he starts picking out the eggs of Mason's basket.
Because Mason was busy looking, and his basket was just behind him, while Hayden was just quickly taking the baskets out of Mason.
Look at this!
And Mason's like, "No, Hayden, those are mine."
So, but yeah, no, we left Hayden sitting by himself with eggs, and we were watching some old videos from when Tristan was little.
Trying to find Tristan's video of his first Easter egg hunt, but I couldn't find it.
No.
It's somewhere in those DVDs.
And the next thing we know, when we went back to Hayden, he had already peeled about, I don't know, 15 Easter eggs.
Good fine motor skills.
He's just like, yeah, and all he wants to do is the crinkle of the foil. Like, he doesn't even eat them. He probably ate one.
Leaves it in the little.
Yeah. But he likes the egg song. He was grooving and dancing to it.
The egg song.
So that was fun. And then after that, we just came back from brunch, which was in Toronto.
We went to the Hot House Cafe.
Hey, Brick Dudes.
So the Hot House Cafe.
Bye, Sue Bricks.
It's like it's a buffet, and you have your typical breakfast stuff. You have your bacon, your eggs, your sausage, your omelets, your hash browns, and all that stuff.
And you also had your roast beef and your lasagna, your tortellini, and all the, I guess, deli cheese
plus
salads.
Dessert spread.
The dessert spread was good. It was almost overwhelming. I didn't even go back. You went back for me to get my cheesecake.
You didn't like it?
Well, that was good, but I didn't want to go back and like be tempted to get more since I felt like I was eating my kids' dessert leftovers too.
And the boys liked it too. And Wawa came
I was surprised that Tristan didn't eat more. I was surprised he only had one.
I think he got full from his whipped cream with
even before,
chocolate and
because he always bugs me to make him to cook bacon. That I didn't see how big his pile of bacon was.
Yeah, he got a lot of bacon.
Oh,
I just
or upping his kid's cholesterol and killing him slowly.
So last week, after last stream was still my birthday. And so we talked about it, but we went to the keg. And the keg was nice. It was a new keg at Shareway Mall. It just opened up. And
it was an interesting setup they had.
Because they have 2 stories, but the second story is where the bathroom is.
Yeah, it's almost like they had it constructed, and then when everything was up to snuff, they're like,
"Oh, we forgot the bathroom."
Where are the bathrooms? So they made a second floor. It's weird and there's elevators for those who have a hard time going up, but like it just seems inconvenient.
It's weird.
And I can't think that there's a party room up there because the kitchen is downstairs.
So they're not going to have to carry the food up, unless they carry it through the elevator.
But that's so limited.
But I ordered a 12-ounce steak. Tristan had
the biggest it goes.
It's the biggest it goes. Tristan had an 8-ounce steak. But then the next day, Tristan came up to me and said, "You know the steak I ordered? Next time when we go, I want a bigger steak."
Can we tell him next time you don't come?
I'm like, "Why?" He said, "I was still hungry after that." So.
But what was awesome was, and I'm a huge nachos fan. I eat nachos anywhere, everywhere, all the time. We go to a new place and I'm looking for nachos. I'm the nacho connoisseur. And I've been to the keg enough times, but never sat at the bar. And I know at the bar area, they're a bit more casual. You can get sandwiches, burgers, and nachos. But we're always in the dining room area for the steaks that, I don't know, I never really asked to see if I can actually have the nacho orders. So I was surprised when we got to our table that they had the bar menu there. I'm like, oh, maybe this location is different. Like we came pretty early enough that maybe they were offering it lunch-ish, dinner-ish, I don't know. So I ordered it and it's the best nachos ever. I used to always go to
real cheese.
I used to always go to like Jack Astor's and that's always my to order because,
See, and that's why
if I'm going to set my calories for the day, I might as well eat nachos.
See, that's why I was surprised because Tristan was going to town on those nachos and he was eating up the nachos. So I thought, okay, we'll order him a smaller steak since he's eating so much nachos, but he's a growing boy.
I think really for Tristan, we need to bring him to Brasas and just have meat sweat.
Brasas is a
Brazilian
buffet that is meat.
All meat.
Brazilian meat buffet. But later on that night, I was kind of in the chat section of these Spirit Particle stream, and I was mentioning that because they were like, how was the keg? And because I had told them I was going to the keg, and I said, oh, I ordered a 12-ounce steak, thinking that's like the biggest. And then Brick Smith is there, was like, 12-ounce steak, that's it? That's an appetizer. I'm like, oh, okay. So apparently, like, that's an appetizer for the people down in the States. They'll go to Longhorns, they'll order a 20-ounce steak. And Brick Smith even said that he ordered 2 20-ounce steaks one side. So
wow,
it's like eating just
a cow.
Well, a cow would be Mr. Bones Bricks. He's eaten a 60-ounce
I
steak.
don't understand that. I don't understand what kind of oven that's a 60
Which is like the
That's
size
crazy.
of Hayden. He just ate
That's,
it.
yeah.
He ate a whole Hayden.
We've been to Morton Steakhouse down there.
Yeah.
I don't know how big their steaks go because I don't think we order anything too crazy. But I remember we've had dinners before at Ruth's Chris here.
16, you're
and
saying?
16 is the biggest, and it was pretty big when they served it to you. Remember, like you had a T-bone once.
Yeah, I don't remember
it was
now.
Colossal. It was like the tray.
And that's 16. That's not even
16.
20.
I don't think 20 is here. I don't know. It just looked so big to us, right?
And we did also try the 3 cheese butter because one of my patients had said, if you go to the keg,
and it's almost like a
request for the 3 cheese.
Yeah, you have to request for it. So it's like an insider sort of.
Yeah, they won't give it to you.
Yeah, we just got the regular butter yesterday.
So how did you mention it to?
I just said, oh, I was wondering because a patient of mine had mentioned they tried it. Is there any way we can also try it? Like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. But you have to request
it tasted like cream cheese, like the salmon or the garlic cream cheese.
So nothing fancy.
I'd rather have butter. There's another. What was that other?
We love to go to Canyon Creek too, which is another steakhouse here. Well, kind of like more of like a restaurant, but they also serve steak. I wonder how big their steaks go for. But they have honey butter.
Honey butter.
And honestly, I just go to that restaurant for the honey butter and bread. I get so full on honey butter and bread. Yum, and then I don't want to eat anymore. Anyways, because of this amazing nachos find, I don't think I could ever go anywhere else for nachos ever, because on top of the real cheese nachos, they have like another small tray with little tortilla shells full with guacamole, sour cream and salsa, and it's like so much. You're not gonna ask, hey, can I have more? Can I have more? Can I have more? Like it's like
the only thing they're missing was extra bacon crumble bits that you can.
I don't really have bacon crumble. I mean, I could add steak slices to it too. They said, right? But I think it's overkill much. But it was only $14 compared to like how much. I mean, it's not as big as the, order that we have at Jack Astor's, for example.
No.
But it's like a good size, and it just feels healthier. So ever since that I've been to the keg twice already.
And then near the end of our meal, they brought out a birthday cake for me. I didn't even know.
Billy Miner's pie.
When did you
it's so
do
delicious.
That?
When you went to the washroom, it's so easy.
What did you say to them?
Meanwhile, my birthday.
They didn't ask for my ID.
No, I know. It's why would anyone lie?
So every time you go, you can say it's your birthday.
Yeah. I know. Even yesterday when I went out with Una, they're like, "Are you guys celebrating something?" I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of like for her birthday." But their kitchen was about to close, and even the girls like, "Well, the kitchen's gonna close. Do you guys want dessert?" And I'm like, "No, it's okay." Like I knew she was probably gonna bring it for us.
Why didn't you?
But we're so full. I really just wanted my nachos.
This one
I'm thinking of Billy Miner's pie.
After we went to the keg on last Sunday, you went to the keg 2 more times this week. What's with that? And then we were going to go to the keg for our anniversary, which is in April.
We might still.
But now she's over the keg.
I'm not.
And so we might go to this other place called Joe's.
Maybe. Okay, we gotta study their menu.
Yeah.
Because Joe's is really right beside the keg.
So that cake, the birthday cake they brought to me was an ice cream cake and they brought a bunch of spoons, so everyone helped me.
Or we can go to Ruth's Chris.
Even though everyone helped me, plus they had ice cream of their own, but they still helped me with the ice cream.
Because it's so big. You needed help.
I needed help.
I wanted to get creme brulee, but after I saw the Billy, and I knew the Billy Miner's pie usually come out for birthday celebrations.
And so since the keg was at Shareway Mall and it was my birthday, we decided
to go to the Lego store.
Yay!
But they're not going to give us any free Lego cakes anymore. No. They don't do that stuff anymore.
But it was double VIP points, and I had to take advantage of double VIP points. So I got something.
Isn't this like early in the game?
You already know what it is.
Is this early in the game?
Well, it kind of flows.
So he got it, but he's not going to post a video on how to make it until like Christmas. Sort of like if you're on the Brick Adjuster channel at all, you're going to see that we just showed off the Christmas train yesterday. Yeah. Tristan was so chunky yet then. Oh my gosh, I have to go to the gym today.
So this is a cute chickadee that will look nice in your library.
I'm going to start putting them behind books.
Hey, Lego, more and more and more and more and more Lego, more Lego. So that's a cool bill. We didn't get anything else at the Lego store.
No, and I don't even bring my little brick zapper person because I keep on losing her.
And then when we were driving home from the Lego store, we got this weird thing on the radio. Do you remember?
Oh,
it was like it was an Amber Alert, but it sounded like one of those apocalyptic.
The world is ending.
The world's gonna end.
We're just listening to the radio station.
Broadcast everywhere.
Like, what's going on?
So I changed the station.
It's everywhere.
Every station.
It's like our car was getting possessed by some demonic forces. But an Amber Alert is when a child goes missing.
And then when we got home, every television channel still
I guess
had this
maybe
red bar on the top.
it's their new mode, their new way of getting their message
But
across, right?
I just found out too, because we're Rogers, we're under Rogers, which is it's like
Cable
AT&T.
network.
So we had the red bar. People who had Bell had a big box in the middle of their screen, but they could press a button to make it disappear.
Oh,
but then after like 15 minutes,
it comes back again. So yeah, unfortunately, last week there was a 3-month-old baby in a car, and I don't know how this happens, but the dad was with the baby, and he was at some flea market, and maybe he decided to pick up something in the flea market.
No, he went to look for his wife.
Oh.
In the flea market.
But he left the baby in the car with their engine running.
Yeah. So some other guy hops into the car to try to steal it,
not realizing the baby was in the back seat.
And then the dad sees it and starts chasing the car down. Did you know about that?
No.
The dad saw the guy actually pulling away, so he was chasing the car down, and another car actually hits the dad. He didn't get hurt, but he hits the dad, and then the car sped off. And so
what's the learning here? The lesson here: do not leave babies in the car with the engine running.
And the door unlocked.
And it's funny because like it's a 20-year-old car. The guy who was stealing it didn't realize it was such a.
It was a 1997, and like, so but around 9 p.m. they found the car in a parking lot.
So I don't think they've even caught the person who stole the baby.
The guy just left it.
And the dad, no charges were laid for abandonment.
Apparently, he wasn't far enough from the car for it to be abandonment. So I don't know. Yeah. So, and then, so that's one weird thing that happened. And then I think the next day, I don't know, you probably heard about this. The next day, in the Credit River, some 70-year-old senior drove their car into the Credit River. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did. But yeah, I heard. I didn't know it was a senior. I just thought like some drunk driver.
No, it was a 70-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
So she died.
How did she do that? Where in Credit River? Like
it was along Mississauga Road.
Mississauga Road and Credit River.
Onto the Credit River. Yeah.
Mississauga Road.
So some of my patients who were coming from that direction.
Like Mississauga Road and like Port, like Lakeshore is Port Credit. So she kept on going south of it?
I guess. Some of my patients who are coming from that direction said they were held up a little bit because there was so much commotion. And yeah, so that's another weird thing. A lot of weird things. Then we had the death of our former mayor.
Yeah, our Toronto mayor.
Rob Ford.
He fought cancer for a little bit. He had stomach cancer or liposarcoma to be exact.
Yeah, he's the one who was on Jimmy Kimmel or Farrell.
Yeah.
And then
I felt kind of bad for him because I don't know, he's media loving, or his family, his party, they're media loving. But on one hand, I don't know, I work in cancer, so I just feel like the last few days, even few weeks, they could have just respected his privacy.
Yeah.
Unless it was him who wanted people to always be in the know that I'm now in the hospital, or I'm not leaving the hospital and I'm not on palliative. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I guess everybody's different, but it's just not nice, the last part of someone's life. You know, so but yes.
And then the last thing on last Sunday, so many things on Sunday, was I finally was able to catch up with The Walking Dead because I missed it the day before. Remember, because I had ED.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Harold likes talking about my ED.
That's nice.
But yeah, it was good. So I was able to watch a back-to-back episodes. The first one was a crazy one with Carol.
Yes.
And then the second one, what happened with the second one? I don't even remember.
Is today the second last episode?
I think it's the second last episode.
The second one was that girl who's a doctor got
captured. Oh yeah.
Again, spoilers. When people do dumb things.
Yeah. And then
they're about to get killed.
And then Daryl got his motorcycle and crossbow back. So that was cool. Tell everyone what happened with your condo shopping. And then the replication of what happened today.
I'm just gonna be like this. So for a few some time now, my mom and I have had a discussion that she should downsize. So she lives in a house that's larger than ours.
How long has she been in that house?
Since Tristan.
So 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years.
Okay.
So I mean, we've always lived in this city, and when we got married, we moved a little bit west of it. And then when we had Tristan, my parents wanted to live closer to us. So I was surprised that they moved, but they did. They sold the house where I grew up, and we're all at this west end of the city now.
West end of the city. Okay, go.
So they're down the road. They're about 3 kilometers on the road. On summer days, the boys and I will bike down have an ice cream cone, and then bike back up. So that's a nice.
So what were your thoughts when she said she wanted to downsize? Would you rather her still be in this house for your selfish reasons?
No. I want her to downsize because I'm considering like as she's very nice, like young and fit right now still, right?
Yeah.
And she's very autonomous and she drives and she goes everywhere, but she has to pay for security. Her utility bills are crazy, like and they're double R's. Her property tax is crazy, I'm sure.
And paying for shovelers.
She's paying for someone to shovel, and the shoveler also technically cut her grass.
Hey,
so
Andrea.
there's just, I guess, more expenses when it comes to having a larger home.
Jeremy's really confused to figure out what's ED. ED, the first word's explosive. Okay, go.
We're healthy now. Oh my gosh. So anyways, when it was my day off, she came home with a flyer a few weeks ago with a condo phase 2. So here condos, before they're built, 80% of the units have to be sold. And a lot of condos have come up in Toronto and Mississauga, like a lot. His parents are in a condo. And even now, closer to our area too, which was really a lot of farmland when we were growing up, now it's really getting congested with homes and now condos. I'm surprised. So I remember visiting the same showroom about 18 months ago for phase 1, and now phase 1 is on its way up.
Oh, that's the one that's being built that you guys pointed out.
So phase 2 technically isn't going to be built until closer to 2018 and maybe finish 2019, depending on how they sell, right?
Yeah.
So I call a friend of ours who are brokers, and they actually knew a real estate agent who can sell certain units in a condo for $10,000 less. So there's already that bonus, right? So we said, okay, let's meet him on Tuesday. It was my day off. So we met with them, or with this guy. And my mom was like, I want the biggest unit. And I mean, why does she need the biggest unit? I don't know. My mom is all about biggest, most. Yeah. Always. She doesn't watch the stream, right? No. But she is. She's always like biggest, best. And then I was able to talk her down to the second largest unit because the difference was only 25 square feet, which isn't a lot. It's like me in a square because I'm 5 feet tall times 5 and 25 square feet. And I saved her $30,000. So I guess it's pretty expensive. Like the condo was about a little over $400,000. But all the houses around our place too is about $1 million.
Yeah.
So everything is in relation, I guess, which is kind of sad that we can never move out from here. We need to win the lotto or inherit all of our parents' money.
This house was cheaper when we...
A lot cheaper.
11 years ago.
Yeah, 11, 12. But like, look at the trajectory.
What was it?
It was 268.
All right, now
so
what would
it's probably $500,000.
Yeah. So
or 550 because townhouses are being sold for $500,000 and we're in a semi.
Yeah.
So yes, we made good money, but there's no way we can flip it and like say, okay, I want that detached. That's for 1.2.
Yeah.
Nuts.
And then this is fine. We have the Lego all set up.
And then I'm gonna move out. And then
that means I can move some of the Lego upstairs.
Yeah, you can.
No,
and then
Oh, I almost fell off.
And then property tax, like even if someone can afford that mortgage per month for how many years of paying it off, the property taxes are always 10% the cost of a house.
Yeah.
So if you have $1 million house, your property tax for a year alone is already $10,000. So it's kind of nuts. I don't know.
So you guys went to the showroom?
We went to the showroom, and I was surprised that my mom said, "Yeah, let's sign up for this."
First day. That's like us when we bought this house.
Kind of, but I was surprised because I feel like we've been going back and forth. That's why I was surprised, right? So I don't know whether she feels like I've been pressuring her.
So the showroom, does it show different types of styles of
it shows you like a specific layout first, like how the kitchen is with the living room.
Is that how all of them are going to look like?
No, different. But like just different how, and then they'll show you like what kind of swatches for tile versus wood versus wall. So, but it's not quite the place where you select all of your
But their presentation must have been really good for your mom to jump on it the first day.
I don't know. I think she was just thinking she needs to downsize, right? Because I don't know. Like I said, she's still pretty young now, but by the time it gets built, it's another 2 more years of aging. And she's still good. Like 65, like your mom's older. But I don't know. I worry, like in terms of her house, it's a big house. She has a lot of steps to go up, right? I don't want her to stumble one day or lose, footing. I don't want to be moving her one day when it's dire.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh my God, we have to move you because you fell down the stairs, and then it would be more acute, right? Like at least here we can sort of like
lay one story, right? It's one.
Her condo is 1 story, but her house is 3.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a lot of stairs, a lot of cleanup.
I wasn't sure if it was a double.
No, but she got the 2 rooms and a
Blair.
den.
Remember Blair?
Yeah, Blair's 2 rooms and a den, and it's just a little bit under 1,000 square feet. So basically, she's gonna lose 2/3 of her space right now because she's at 3,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Right. But that said, whenever we're in her house, I'm only just in her living room area or her kitchen. We're not hanging out in her bedroom, right? And even the kids are playing in her family room. We're not using her formal living room and formal dining room.
How would she be able to entertain her many
There's a
parties?
party room. There's a party room that she can rent out.
Is that expensive to rent out?
No, I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
But she'll get a pool and a gym.
But then she usually likes having parties on occasion. Would everyone be wanting that party room?
Maybe.
On that same occasion?
But I feel like maybe then her parties become less big.
Less cooking.
Less cooking.
More cooking, less people.
Less people. I don't know. So in any case, okay, we signed up and then we're going to like meet with the bank. And I mean, she probably will move in first to this condo and then sell her place. So it's more of an easy transition. She has enough friends who's downsized too. So they have like good movers that they're referring her to. And, you know, and like really the next 2 years, we're just going to see her declutter. She's already like giving some things out. She wants to like fix her garage so that she can leave her stuff in our garage really. And I'm like, Mom, you get a storage space. You're like, what? Leave stuff in the garage? But I was going to make the garage our next Lego room. So I don't know. In any case, I thought that she was okay, but she kept on asking the same questions over and over again, which makes me think, yes, it's a good idea that we're downsizing
What were
her.
the same questions?
She's like, oh, when do I meet with my lawyer? And I'm like, okay, one step at a time.
Asking you or
asking me.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I should contact my lawyer so he can read through the paperwork. I'm like, no, let's talk first to the broker. Let's talk first to the real estate agent and ask them what are the proper steps to take. Because you can visit your lawyer any day and then they're like, oh, thanks for visiting us. Here's your bill for $200 for seeing me for 5 minutes, right? Like, why do that?
Oh, lawyers.
So anyhow, she repeats her same question. So anyhow, what happened next today when we're on our way to
Hot House Cafe?
Hot House. So anyway, she writes the down payment check. It's only 5% of the entire thing, but in different increments, right? But it won't get cleared until 10 days after. So technically, she has till April 1st before it's a done deal, right? So we're still meeting with the bank on Tuesday to, I don't know, do stuff.
Yeah.
And today we get into the car. It's like, I had to talk to you. I don't think I don't want the condo.
After all that?
We wrote like 5 checks and we were there for like, I just feel bad.
She said she was in Mass and she was reflecting during Mass.
And you'd be reflecting on the rising of Christ.
I guess it called to her and told her, no condo. No condo.
So, I mean, this is the thing. Before I was thinking just to downsize her to a townhouse.
Yeah.
Because I know she likes gardening and a townhouse.
You know what she's going to do? Instead of downsizing, she's going to upsize and she's going to get an even bigger house. It's going to go from condo.
She doesn't watch this.
It's going to go from condo to townhouse
to
semi-detached to detached to mansion. She's going to go down living in Mississauga Road, where all the big houses are.
Well, when we win $60 million, we definitely will buy the whole unit.
All right, go continue with your story.
So she wants now to not go through with the condo and buy a townhouse. But the thing with townhouses, a lot of them are very skinny and steep.
Yeah.
Like I find their stairs very, very steep.
And was that one of the things she didn't want?
Yeah. Well, in my head, I'm thinking I don't want her to stumble one day. Like,
what about a bungalow? I heard a lot of people.
There are no bungalows around here, and even bungalows go for $600,000.
Yeah, bungalows are expensive.
So she sells her house for like $1 million. She buys the 600. Like
she's gonna end up moving to Florida and living with Tito Hill.
I need her as my babysitter. She wants to move to Florida, but our rules are we can't really leave the country for more than 6 months.
Yeah.
She can. But I don't.
She wants to keep her OHIP.
Yeah.
Her healthcare.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like again, we can back out. So in any case, the estate agent, like when he charged her an extra $1,000 in the event that in 2 years before occupancy, she can choose not to even move in.
Yeah.
And be penalized by only $1,000, whereas many people actually get penalized between $7,000 and $10,000 for flipping before occupancy, right? So that's already like a ticket out that he was giving her for $1,000. Right? So she could do that. So my suggestion to her, I don't know if you overheard what I told her.
You guys were talking in Filipino.
No, towards the end, you're kind of napping when we're coming back already home. I told her, let's sit on this first, right? Leave your down payment to it. It's still 2 years, right? Because
let's sit on
the condo. Let's
like keep the condo.
Keep the condo because it's still 2 years. Yeah. If you flip it, you lose $1,000, but maybe you have a profit, right? Because you're buying it for X amount now. in 2
Yeah, don't
years.
some people do that?
Yeah,
they'll,
they
they'll
flip
buy
it.
the condo first, and then
Yes.
they don't even end up moving in.
No,
they
flip
sell it
they
before,
lease it, they rent it, and you make money.
because it goes up in
Yes.
price already.
Now condos probably don't generate as much profit as a house.
Yeah.
But or even if she breaks even, right? Or even if she makes
if she makes a lot of
$5,000.
money, she's gonna I want to get another condo
know.
and flip it.
I know.
And it's gonna be her new hobby.
I know it's gonna be her new hobby because she could.
That's what Ray's dad does.
Best case scenario, she can flip this and make $40,000.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, she can flip it
and then
break
she can
even,
upsize to her big house in Mississauga Road.
Oh my gosh, stop. So in any case, I told her maybe we should sit on it, wait for it, right? For 2 years, because she has 2 years. Because I was because mom's all about like biggest, bestest, and newest.
Yeah.
She wants to be the first to like touch the walls. Like she doesn't like use anything. Nothing is used anything with my mom. So I'm like, if you want a
Wasn't
townhouse,
the house you guys moved when you were first moved in?
that one's used.
Yeah, and you were there for a long time.
I know. Clearly, she's become.
But your dad was the one
princess.
who.
Again, she doesn't watch the stream, right? Like I ask her, what is wrong with you? Anyhow, I told her all the townhouses around our house at this point, minimum would be only 10 years old already.
Yeah.
They're already old, right? So at that point, you're thinking maintenance, roof change, furnace change. I don't know, stuff like that change. I don't like owning a house. We own a house because there's more leverage to it, but it's a lot to own a house. You have to be like handy, which we are not.
Yes.
We went to school for other things, so we have to pay other people money to fix our house. Except, good thing you know how to put shelves up.
Oh, yeah.
No, he only put shelves up if they're for Lego. There were some shelves that I need him to put in my cabinet. And
your dad did that.
Yeah, see, thanks. So anyway, so I told my mom, we could be shopping for a semi as it is, but what if you don't find any? So keep the condo. Last minute, if you don't like it, flip it. If you find a condo, a townhouse now, buy it. Sell your house, pay off, I don't know.
In the comments, Alex Bricks is asking if BA and Nick, so I guess me and me, have you seen Batman v Superman?
1v1?
1v1. And no, I have not. I heard mixed reviews about
I
Batman.
heard it generated a lot of money, but why wouldn't it? It's Cavill. Cavill is in this thing.
I heard there's some good parts and some sloppy parts.
Would you watch it for Ben Affleck or Cavill?
Probably Ben Affleck.
Really? Because I watch it for him.
But I heard it was supposed to be a 3-hour movie, but they cut it to 2 hours and something. So that's why there's some choppy parts that are like, whoa. Hey, Brick Biters, what's going on? But no, I haven't even seen Deadpool yet. Hold on. Okay, make sure he's not on the internet. Okay, just don't tell us. Just make sure he's not on the internet.
But be nice when you tell him and don't put him in a headlock.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Deadpool yet. I'm still waiting to get away from these guys because it's very non-kid friendly. And then even if we do end up getting it on
DVD,
yeah, we have to like put on earmuffs and eye muffs to those guys. So
when your parents come, I'm sure they miss the grandkids. We can dump them because the movie theater is right near his parents' condo.
Oh, maybe it might even still be at SinStars.
Please.
And we can go watch it at SinStars. It'll be a lot cheaper.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Hey, everything is awesome TV. Alex says the movie is good. One person there, Pumpkin, said 7 out of 10.
Which is a C?
No, that's a B.
That's a B.
Here.
Tristan? What? No.
It's very difficult to tell these kids one thing and then follow through with it. They're overrated children. We love them when they're sleeping. For real.
I don't know where the baby Bricks is.
I know. Where's Tristan?
I didn't hear any crying.
Ah.
So speaking of superhero shows, I started watching season 2 of Daredevil.
Because it came out.
It
And you're
came
also
out.
watching Pee Wee Herman. Is Pee Wee Herman a superhero?
I'll get to that.
Oh,
But-
yeah, I have.
So season 2 of Daredevil right now, I think there's 23 or 26 episodes. I'm kind of halfway through, and it's really good. It's not a spoiler because they've already shown in the trailer that Punisher and Elektra are both in it, and they're really good in it. Plus, a character from last season who you're not sure if he's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the actor who plays the Punisher is from The Walking Dead, Shane, and plays a really good Punisher.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of layers to the characters, which is always good with shows where it's not
You
just
don't know
plain.
whether you're rooting for them or you want them
Exactly.
dead.
It's not just plain black and white, good or bad.
Shades.
So that's good. And I was Ozzy was telling me that they might come out with a Punisher series too, like they did with Jessica Jones. So just a Punisher one. That would be cool if they did it in the same style.
Before this, we were watching The Returned, and you finished the whole season, and then it was canceled.
Like, it finished on a cliffhanger.
So I was telling Joanna, I was telling my friend at work about this, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to get into it." I'm like, "Don't bother, because it's gonna they canceled it." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "They just canceled it." Nick went to the very. I didn't even watch to the very end because I'm like,
yeah, they finished it on a cliffhanger of all these things, and then you're like, "What happened next?" And then it's done. They didn't even. There's no conclusion. So
you feel like you're wanting more.
Yeah,
of course.
And then Pee-wee's Big Holiday came out, which is kind of weird because Pee Wee Herman's like 60. He's like late 50s.
So the makeup was really good.
Yeah, makeup's really good because he still looks. But then when you kind of look really close, you can see some old features in his face. But
like fine lines. Are we getting fine lines? Look.
I don't know. But Tristan watched it first because he was watching it when we were at the keg, and he kept on showing me some funny parts. It's kind of like when you look at the age it's recommended to, it says like 6 to 10 or something like that, which is even a year younger than Tristan. So it's for good 6 to 10-year-old humor. Because I was watching with Mason, and he's laughing at every part. I'm just like, yeah, I guess if I'd be 6 years old, I'd be laughing.
I never found Pee Wee funny.
You didn't like Pee Wee's Playhouse? Never. I love Pee Wee's Playhouse.
It was right after Ghostbusters. It was right after Ghostbusters when we were little, and I stopped watching TV. I watched Ghostbusters. It was X-Men, Ghostbusters, Pee Wee Herman. Stop Pee Wee Herman.
You mean the Ghostbusters cartoon? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that was on Saturdays.
Yes.
Because I always watched that on the weekdays. It used to be in the mornings before I go to school. Yes. But yeah, I haven't actually finished Pee Wee. I think it will have like 15 minutes left. But at the very beginning, there's Joe, guy from Magic Mike and from True Blood. Mm-hmm. Who's that guy? Joe, his name starts with an M.
Maggiano.
Yeah, Maggiano.
He's there?
Yeah, and he plays Joe Maggiano.
Oh my gosh! Do you think
so? The whole plot is Pee Wee's supposed to go to New York to go to Joe Maggiano's birthday party.
Oh.
Because he was in Fairview, which is where Pee Wee lives, and he's like, "Oh, if you want to really live a little, you gotta go on the open road and travel. And here's my invitation to my birthday party." And then he leaves, and so Pee Wee's like, "Oh, maybe I should do it." And
but
so there's all these
with like I want him to be my boyfriend.
No, it was just like they'd show like different scenes where Pee Wee's like imagining, and they'd be like, and doing all the like funny stuff.
Like you and Conrad, stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like that. So, and then all these little wacky things would happen to Pee Wee on his way to New York. It's kind of like Pee Wee's Big Adventure, that movie. Pee Wee also had you remember Pee Wee's Big Adventure? Yeah. Do you want to tell people about your cousin on Facebook or no? Okay, she's over that. She's over that story. The Flash was a spin-off from Green Arrow. Yeah, I noticed that they're doing a lot of crossovers because lately there was a commercial with Supergirl, and it shows the Flash on the Flash on Supergirl.
Yeah.
So they're doing a lot of crossovers with that.
I finished my book by Cassandra Clare, the 700 almost pages. It was good. I gave it 4 stars. But
out of 10?
Yes. No, 5.
Oh.
So it has more, I guess, books to come in the series. I don't know how much of a series it will be because like Mortal Instruments she had 5. And then the other one she had 3. So depending on, I guess, how.
Did you finish watching Mortal Instruments on Netflix?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot. I could. I guess all this book reading just takes a lot of time.
I know, right?
Right. So and then now I have like a ton of books that I bought from the library that I actually have to flip pages, and I was able to install a lampshade under the boys' bunk bed.
Oh, after I broke the lampshade yesterday.
I know. He broke my Tiffany's lampshade.
Oh, is that Tiffany's?
Oh, yes.
Oops. Okay. While you're on there, on Good Friday, I didn't have work because it was Good Friday. No one really books on Good Friday. So I had a whole day and I wanted to stream that whole day, and I had an idea of what if I did what rewind. And so what a what rewind is I would go through all 794 of my what questions, watch them with everyone to show like what I said back then, and then give my answer or input of what it would be now today, because it was a lot of the questions were asked 2 years ago. And plus, if there was anyone who joined me on the Hangout, they can give their input too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started. The first part of my Hangout lasted 3 hours before YouTube kicked me off because I guess there was some.
Does it ever
streaming.
give you a warning like you'll be kicked out in 5?
No, it's
4.
more. It doesn't kick me off. It goes connectivity issues on the top, and then all of a sudden it goes boop.
Oh.
And then I tried to go back on, and then when I got back on, it didn't say live anymore. It said off air.
Oh.
And then
I'm sorry for you.
and then Harold and Cool Kids and Jeremy were still in the Hangout. They're like, Nick, it says off air. I was like, I got to start it up again. So the first one was 3 hours, and then I started a second one, and I just put part 2.
Yeah.
And so the second one lasted 6 hours and 45 minutes before it kicked me off. Again, with that connectivity issue.
Yeah.
So I think it was either when you guys got back and started playing on the internet and then kicked me off, or if just people around us started streaming at the same time. But if you add that up, that would be 9 hours and 45 minutes of what. So you'd think that I'd get through a lot of questions, but I got through 68 questions. 68 questions out of
448.
Out of 794.
We're never gonna finish this. Maybe there's
So-
something. Oh,
so
you're
my
never
next-
retired.
My next big day, when I have a big day, I can just stream.
Do you get people to view this for all 11 hours?
No, it's not for them to view after. It's just for me to have fun doing it.
It's everything for him, not for you, for him.
So I'll do a part 3, and I'll start on number 69, and then just keep going.
And all I can do is for new patients to keep calling him.
People in the stream have been seeing me. Oh wait, I got a phone call, and then I come back and can you entertain yourselves? I got a phone call, and then I come back.
Everybody, pray with me.
More phone calls.
Ah.
So that was that, and then later on that evening, I did another hour because I was a co-host with Harold and Cool Kid Bricks. They have a new segment. They have a new show.
Oh.
It's called Bricks On, Bricks Off. Kind of like wax on, wax off. But it's bricks on, bricks off.
But probably not like this. Maybe it's like bricks
But
on.
so we'll
bricks
either
off.
call it bricks on, bricks off, or the Asian stream. But Harold and I figured out what Cool Kid Bricks is because we weren't sure. I was like, it's cool because when Cool Kid wasn't there,
Korean?
I was talking with Harold. I'm like, Cool Kid Filipino? He's like, no, I don't think he's Filipino. I think he's like
Korean?
he's like Spanish or he's Mexican.
Mexican.
And so
So it can't be the
so
Asian
how it
stream.
came up was
So what are you?
wait. So how it came up was because people in the stream were saying oi, and they were like hey, and then so I was like, you can't say oi or hey. That's not. We're not Australian. We're Asian, and then we're like.
Waiting for him.
So we're waiting for him. He didn't say anything, and then we.
Right?
I knew that his wife is Japanese, so I'm like, how do you say hey and or hello in Japanese? So he's like, and then I hear Tristan upstairs say, what is that? Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. And I'm like, is it konnichiwa? And he's like, yeah, it's konnichiwa. I hear my wife saying that all the time.
But that doesn't confirm
And
him.
then he says, but I'm not Japanese. So Harold and I were just. So I'm like, so what is her background? And so he said it, and then I'm like, see, Harold was too chicken to ask you. I was
So
the
what
one
was
who.
it?
Oh, so he's half Colombian and half Korean.
Oh.
So you're right with the Korean. So Cool Kid Bricks is part Colombian, part Korean. So we can have that Asian in there, and then so we were saying, okay, we can say annyeong then, because that's hello in Korean.
Why can't you like be the Filipino duo?
Annyeong.
It's like, kamusta?
Kumusta? Annyeong. Maybe because I forgot that kumusta was hello, because I would have said kumusta.
And Harold didn't know a thing.
I was like,
Where is Harold right now?
Harold is probably
At
on
work?
his elliptical right now,
Oh, he does
or
elliptical?
spin bike.
Stairmaster.
No, a spin bike. He does a spin bike.
Spin bike.
So that was another hour. So that's almost 11 hours of streaming. And because I wanted to do 11 hours of streaming because it was like a warm up for the next day, which was the Asian Pacific stream, which was an 8-hour marathon of building Down Under Bricks on Down Under Bricks' channel.
Did he finish his set?
He did. And so it was
The big
it was called
Batman
a big build. And what it was everyone on the panel had to build at least 2,000 piece set. So who they had was Down Under Bricks was the host. He built the bat cave.
Mm-hmm.
Then Aussie Bricks was there. He built the helicarrier, so the big
Mhm.
one. He didn't finish.
Uh-huh.
He actually finished it today on his Let's Build.
Uh-huh.
And then Jeremy and Andrea were both there. Jeremy also built the bat cave, the classic bat cave.
Okay.
Andrea built the haunted house.
Wow.
So
So they even had separate ones.
Yeah, so she built the haunt. She was the first one to finish. She finished the haunted house from the Monster Fighter theme. And then Rubric was there, and Rubric built the Death Star.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
the biggest
Did
one.
he finish it?
It was funny because, so we're building, right? And he's like, "Can we get a time check?" And I'm like, "We've been building for an
What did you
hour."
build?
I didn't build anything.
You-
I was the host. So I was like, "Oh, we've been building for an hour and a half." He's like, "Ooh, that's not a good sign. I just finished the minifigures." So for the whole like hour and a half, it's the thing's on it, and I'm just watching him like do the minifigures, and he's like putting the minifigures
What's
on.
he doing? But isn't there like different minifigures in different bags?
Well, he warned us at the beginning that he likes to take his time building, but we didn't really take him seriously. And so yeah, by the end of the stream, I think he just finished bag 2 of like all of it. And this is he did like of still box 1 because there's 4 boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but that was
So he likes to relish.
he likes to relish it. But I was telling him, I was saying, oh, I think he's just trying to hustle us for Philly. He's really like a speed building champion. And
I think so.
he's trying to hustle us to make us think that he's not a good, not a fast builder.
No competition there.
But
Boom.
yeah, that was funny. And then Go for Bob had a choice. He was like, before the stream started, he's like, should I do this set or should I do that set? So this set was the Death Star also, and this one was the Sandcrawler.
Sandcrawler.
So he ended up doing the Sandcrawler, but halfway through we're like, maybe you could do the Sandcrawler, and then after you're done, do the Death Star, and then Rubric would feel really bad that he did the Sandcrawler and the Death Star. But so he did that. Spong came in, and he did the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, cool.
The old one from 2007.
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower?
Well, it was disassembled and built into his Hogwarts castle. So he had to disassemble his Hogwarts.
Oh my goodness.
Get all the pieces from there because it's a lot of the old gray.
Right.
And then he had them all in tubs, and then he just rebuilt the Eiffel Tower.
With no instruction?
Well, he had the instructions.
Oh, I'm like, 'cause that's a superpower.
But he said this was the 4th time he's rebuilt the Eiffel Tower. Because I guess he just likes
we
taking
need to
things
destroy
apart.
some of your things so that you can get more of them in
Yeah.
terms of a build. Are you bringing Oz to Philly?
Oh, nice ears. Thanks. This is
What are these ears?
they're not quite brony ears, but they are bunny ears. Who else was? Oh, TF Bricks was on. He didn't have a big set, but he had lots of little sets. So what he ended up building on the stream was a Speed Champion set.
Right.
He built the Giant Man Airport set, the superhero, the Marvel one. You look like you're falling asleep.
I am.
The train set and a Mighty Micro set was the very last one. He had more, but that was the only one he couldn't finish in. And then we had 2 more people that came in during the stream. 2 new people that's never been, well, I haven't seen them before. They might have come in before, but Red Face Goose. I think he's from the UK. He had like a British accent.
Okay.
So he was building the Temple of Airjitsu.
Oh, cool.
And then Vision Bricks, he was building the Quickie Mart. So that was, and then Harold, he was co-hosting with me, but he was also building
Nexo.
He was building a Nexo Knight, the Fortrex. Yeah. And so the day before, we were on the post show of something. Oh, it was after Cool Kid Bricks and me and Harold. Zany just popped into the post show. And so Harold and I were talking about, because since we were going to be the co-host, we were going to kind of be like the peanut gallery. And
from the Sesame Street.
From Sesame Street. You know, I think they're Slater and Waldorf.
Stoller
and Waldorf. So they have like suits. So we're going to dress the same. We were going to wear the same suit. So he brought down his tie rack and I brought my tie rack and we're like, okay, we're trying to match ties. And none of his ties matched mine. So, and then we found a blue one, like a solid blue. I had a solid blue. He had a solid blue. So we went with the solid blue tie. We had
vest.
The black shirt and a black vest. And so when the stream started, he was still at work. He was supposed to be able to get off work early. So I was the only one dressed up because he just had his regular clothes on. So I felt kind of out of place. But then kind of halfway through the stream, he got home. He got all dressed up. And then we were both dressed up doing our thing. I had the headphones on because he always wears headphones. And then we were matching. My name was Bricks No More. And he was Adjuster Bricks. So that's our thing.
It's bromance.
Oh, and then the final tally of the bricks that were built. So in the live room itself, if you add up all the piece counts of all the sets, it was 30,249 pieces.
A lot.
And then everyone in the chat was also giving out what sets they were and how many pieces. So in the chat, the total number.
Who did these numbers? You?
I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
Because they were saying it in the chat and I was
Yeah,
writing
yeah,
it down. In the chat, it was 24,767. So a total of 55,016 pieces built in the 8 hours.
Crazy.
Well, not exactly built because some people didn't finish their build, but at least the plan of building it. Hey, Tony M. So that was cool.
You had fun?
Yeah, I had fun. I had fun making sarcastic comments and.
Did you finish the set that I gave you? I'm surprised.
Not yet. I still have one more bag.
I know.
left.
What are you, rubric? Are you cherishing?
It's
this
because
one?
on Friday I did my what marathon, and then
This
Saturday.
is the last set you have. I'm getting nervous.
No, I have some in the back.
No, you don't.
I have the Chima sets in the back, and plus I have a bunch of small sets that look like that.
Have you been bricklinking?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so, but I did get a set.
Ah!
So at Toys R Us, they had.
It's because you just like the reactions that I get, right?
They had a BOGO sale.
BOGO!
Because they
buy
never,
one get one, not free.
They never had the team packs on sale. They only have the fun pack.
Is that for my birthday? I don't like the other one. I want
Jurassic
no,
World.
that's boring.
So I got Jurassic
This
World.
is cool, but we already have these characters.
Yeah, but not in the game.
But we don't even play the game.
Not yet. And then so we got Lego.
Buy one get one free.
BOGO.
Buy one get one.
40% off. So they're 20% off total. So we got Harley Quinn and the Joker, and then we got Owen and the ACU guy. So that's cool.
This is from pack 1. Where's the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy?
They didn't have him. They didn't have him. I think he already sold out. So I got that. Did you do any drawings? I thought you were gonna do a drawing.
I'm sad.
I set everything up for you
I
too.
know.
What happened? You fell asleep? Oh. There might be a drawing next week. Hey, Cass. Can't wait to see this
wanna
much
do a
anticipated
Lego haul.
Armageddon.
I want to do a Lego haul for that thing then, because it's Easter.
You're gonna draw this?
Lego haul video.
Oh, I already did one though.
So.
This is the set that I built this week, and it is a Chima set, which looks kind of weird. Looks kind of weird.
It's like a bear
but it transforms
into a wolf.
No, you.
It is weird with all these
you pull
wheels.
this like this. Okay, like that. And now it becomes a car. But I'm gonna take it apart after we review it. But it was cool because this week I had special guests. What I did was I brought the computer so I can hear the voice.
Okay.
And my first special guest was Richard Dictionary Head. So I had Richard Dictionary Head and I said, Richard Dictionary Head, what's your favorite part of the set? And so Dee did her voice. And then later on Harold was there and said, no more bricks.
Whoa, this is becoming too interactive. YouTube upon YouTube upon YouTuber.
So I haven't edited that video yet because I still need to get the boys' reactions of this interesting set.
So I haven't drawn, but I actually bought something online from Curry's.
What? What did you get?
I know. I said I was gonna give up shopping, not forever, but for a long time. But Curry's only has the sale every so once in a while, and it's 20% off if you spend $150.
Whoa. What'd you get?
Just like, because they haven't had the Copic markers in so long.
Yeah.
But they had some of them online. So I just added to cart whatever I had. The thing, though, is Hayden had deleted the app that I had for which Copic markers I have. So I actually have to go and redo that. But I don't know.
That's why you were looking for... So you bought a bunch of markers?
Yes, but I don't know when they'll be delivered.
Oh, that's why I haven't seen it yet.
No, nothing. So should I draw? I don't know. I want to stay.
Oh, you're waiting for your ammunition.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So here is some Lego news you can use.
Oh, but first, the minifigures. So we got the bear from the bear tribe. I don't know if I have any bears.
Yeah, wolves,
lions,
foxes.
I don't have any bears. This is my first bear.
Oh.
I have already vultures, so this is another vulture.
I like these wings always.
The silver wings. Do you have a vulture? Yeah, I have a couple vultures there, but not this vulture.
What are the other ones? If those are vultures, what are those other ones?
These are ravens.
And the other ones?
These are phoenixes.
Over there, the white wings.
These are eagles. Don't you know?
He knows his birds.
And this is like a polar bear or something.
Oh, it's like a fox.
A snow bear.
What did the fox say?
Yeah. Okay. News.
You can use.
Oh, there's a new news.
Oh,
details on the Technic. Oh, I don't know. Is this a sticker? Well, that'll be for next week. So
Because he didn't write it down,
yeah, it's not part of my notes.
and he can't go beyond his notes.
So they announced some of the prices and piece counts of the new Rogue One Star Wars Rogue One set. So this is Rogue One, the new movie coming in December for Star Wars. So what do we have? We have 385 piece set for $29.99. So these are all in US.
Oh, okay. So it's about 34.
So it's like the smallest one.
Okay.
449 for $39.99. So $10 more, 100 pieces more. 543 for $69.99. So that's weird. It goes 100 more, but $20 more.
That doesn't seem right.
What are you doing, Lego?
What are you doing, Lego? We're not buying any of these.
And then
We're
for
not buying
another
any of these, right?
$100, I mean 100 piece, so $659, it goes to $79.99.
Wish another 10
And
bucks.
then 863, which is 200 more, it just goes up 10. So that's better. $89.99.
But really, the best deal is the first one for $29.99.
So that is.
And when's that coming out?
We don't know, but there's also going to be 3 buildable figures.
When is that Big Ben coming out?
Which one? Big
Your
Ben?
Big Ben.
I'll get to that because that's another piece of the news. Then there's another thing on Lego, the Lego store, not Shop at Home. They're having a sale until April 10th. So some Friends, Duplo, architecture sets.
20% off.
20% off. So like the Lincoln Memorial, the
20%
Flatiron
off.
Building.
So you should wait for stuff like this.
Yeah, but not everything goes 20% off.
20% off.
The Creator, there's the Beach House and a bunch of Creators, 20% off. Disney Princess Elf sets, 20% off. City, the one that Andrew got, the space one,
Yeah.
20% off. Some Bionicles, and then Lego Dimension packs. Some are 33% off.
That's just a trickery.
Some are 40% off.
That is just a lie.
Ninjago team was 40% off. And then they have some big sets that I think might be retiring soon because they're 20%. So Metal Beard Sea Cow.
20% off? Couldn't you have waited?
But that came out 2 years ago.
Couldn't you have waited?
Yeah, with 2 years for. Came out 2 years ago because one of my what
I would have
questions.
waited.
I think it came out in March of.
When is that
2014.
Lego sale during? Now.
It's now.
Now.
It's now. Go to your store now.
Now.
It's up until April 10th.
Now.
And it's in store, so it's
In store.
whatever they have in the store. So it might
Now.
not those.
So you should call ahead.
Those sets
in the
might
event
not
that
be
you
there.
live too far and you don't want to do a huge drive and not have it there.
The Tower of Orthanc.
What?
20%
Couldn't you have waited
off
for that one?
if it's there.
There.
The Red 5 X-Wing
Eh.
UCS. The Death Star is now 20% off.
The Death Star.
Death Star has never been on sale.
Never.
It's 20%
Oh
off.
my God. This
if
is
you
just
go.
crazy. This Rubik note, did he buy 2?
Oh, I don't know. And the Tumbler, the Tumbler is 20% off.
What? Okay, seriously, none of these ever go on sale
No.
because Lego is realizing they made too much. Of
Well,
it.
no, I think
Too
they're
expensive.
going on. They're going to retire soon. Usually, whenever they're about to retire, they put these sets on sale.
Yeah, so they retire. Someone smart buys them at 20% off,
And then jacks
and then puts them on eBay for $1 million.
Like the Eiffel Tower that Spong was building. He said he bought it for 100 and something, 150, 199.
$1,000.
Now it's going for like $2,000, almost $3,000. That same set. So you figure, and there's like no special pieces there. It's just.
It's too bad we don't have enough space to like keep all the boxes.
Why do you want the boxes?
Because if you
Hoarder?
suddenly disappear, I'd box all these things and sell them on eBay.
If you sell, you can sell them without the box. It's probably even going to be cheaper shipping, so the people who are buying it would want it better. There's going to be a Ninjago movie, a Ninjago Lego movie coming out September 22nd, 2017.
Lego Ninjago?
Yeah.
I see Batman there.
Yeah, because that's another one.
Oh.
But that's after Lego Ninjago. But that one is, I heard the story is going to be a little bit different from the TV show. They're supposed to be like teenagers going to like a high school, the ninjas,
okay.
and I don't know. Oh, there it is. The details of the Ninjago.
I feel like this Ninjago movie's been being advertised for a while now. Anyhow.
There's a Lego Idea set that just got 10,000, and it is
BB-8!
BB-8, but it's not just a regular BB-8. It's a rolling BB-8 that rolls
BB-8.
like that. So that's cool.
BB-8.
It's a rolling BB. The head skates on the body.
But this just got the
uses weights and magnets.
So, but this just got the 10,000 support, not necessarily to be published.
So it goes
by
like
Lego.
that. You turn like a little lever there or a wheel, and then it starts spinning. So that's cool. There's a video. So for whenever they have the May the 4th weekend,
Mm-hmm.
they always have an exclusive minifigure. Remember one time was Darth Raven,
Mm-hmm.
or Darth Revan.
Yeah.
And then another one was, well, there's different ones. So this year, Harold's not too impressed, but it's a Force Awakens Stormtrooper.
But the torso is different?
He said it's like a tiny, tiny bit different.
Oh, really?
So the only good thing is instead of spending 75, you only have to spend 50 for this. But
because it's only a tiny, tiny bit different.
yeah, it's not
mind-blowing.
Not mind-blowing.
I gotta get it.
So that's gonna be the giveaway.
That's cool.
Because they've released a new.
Ooh, that's easy to draw.
Oh yeah, just drawing. They've released a new calendar.
Yes.
So the new.
What's my make next? Oh, that's cute.
It's a porcupine.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. No, it's for May, right?
That's for
What's
May.
April?
April's a bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
So this one is for May. It's a porcupine.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, if you see on May 18th of May, they have another question mark set, a mystery set that nobody knows what it is yet. So the rumor is this mystery set might be Big Ben.
Already in May.
But then that's the last big set of the year. They're not going to have another one.
And so what he's saying.
That's what I was saying on one of the streams that I could tell you, so you're not so. So that's Big Ben. And I don't know what I'm going to put in Big Ben. Big Ben might end up being on the floor.
Maybe you should look at Big Ben first. See if you actually like Big Ben.
Oh, I'm going to like Big Ben.
Now how come...
And there's going to be another mini swap day. And we know how much fun that was.
Not doing it again.
So there's a mini swap day as well in May.
Over it.
What else? Double VIP points between April 30th and May the 4th. So basically May the 4th weekend, it's double VIP points.
Okay.
So when you're trying to get that poly bag by spending $50,
yes,
double VIP points, which is always good.
Yes.
What else? There's all through May, it's double VIP points on 2 Star Wars sets. Battle of Takadona.
So it's not double VIP for Big Ben or that secret thing?
No, two Star Wars sets. The Battle of Takadona, the one with Maz Kanata, and that set. The Resistance troop, yeah.
I could return that.
It's already all built. So that's that. Okay. What? Some more news that we can use. You look sad.
I'm very like fadey.
You're fading.
Oh, it's pretty.
This is the new game.
Oh.
That's the Finn minifigure.
With a game?
Yeah, you get.
But it's not going to be for Xbox 360 anymore.
Not the Finn minifigure. This game comes out for Xbox, but not the deluxe edition.
But we already have a Finn.
Yeah.
Minifigure. Bless you, bless you.
But not one with this special torso. Here's a cool Batmobile they made. That's a maxi size. Oh, we're already past the hour mark. I better speed it up. You're like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, we have. That's a cool logo, right?
It is.
This is the logo for the Batman.
How did they do that? Is it very big?
It's all this that's greeveling.
What is that?
They're just little pieces to make up Batman
insignia.
So that's the new logo for the Batman movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's a poly bag that was just revealed for Ninjago. So you got 2 minifigures in this poly bag.
For only spending $50.
No, I think it's just a poly bag. So you can just buy the poly bag. Oh, and then there's
that's fun. That's fun.
Nightwing.
I love it.
A blue Nightwing, because we have a red one.
How can we get that?
It's just with another movie.
Oh.
So it's just Gotham City Breakout.
I think these movies are a good thing.
Usually these come out in Walmart.
Yeah, because they're like $19.
You don't have to get the Blu-ray, just get the DVD one.
Get the minifigure.
It's just like a little.
We're gonna watch it how many times?
Yeah. So that's cool. They've come out with a blue
red.
A blue one before with big spiky hair. But that's been retired.
Doesn't have spiky hair? I think it has
spiky
hair.
Dragon Ball Z spiky hair. Like triangles. No, this is like the spiky hair they have now. I'm talking about like this kind of hair. Like this kind of hair.
That's Lego?
Yeah. Like
That's
this.
how I drew my thing, eh?
like
My Big
triangle.
Hero 6 before.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought that you were using
I
this
didn't
type
know.
of.
I didn't know. I thought I created this.
No, you were hold this.
No.
So
Oh.
this is. Oh, what did you do?
That's your butt.
Axel Force.
Exo Force. That's cool.
What other news that we can use?
I like this. When is this coming out?
I don't think there's a date.
No.
We don't know yet.
No.
No, we don't know yet.
Okay.
The next news that we can use might tell us. And then we got these.
Next to
Magnets? No, they're minifigure battle packs.
Oh.
So Harold's excited about the red ones because he wants to make an army. Of
They
the
remind
bad
me
guys.
of like trolls from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
What are they? What are those characters?
Orcs?
Orcs. Thank you, orcs.
Okay, and then now we have a few
Princesses.
photos. So this is the first photo, and this is of Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm. With her steed.
So we have Rapunzel here
Yep.
with a cool steed. And here's a closer look of, so you get the famous balcony, the tall tower that Rapunzel will be, and then a little swing.
Yep. Swing.
Get your
swing,
second win, because there's a few pictures here that I want your input. Then next
Beauty
one
and the
is
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Castle.
You get the castle
But
there.
I still wish the Beast was a mega beast.
Yeah, the Beast looks kind of wimpy.
He's tiny.
What do you think of Belle?
She's skinny. Too skinny.
And then you
Oh.
get the here's the inside.
But it's not really. It's just like a back because it doesn't open and close. It's just
Like a dollhouse.
yeah. It's just like a back, like the facade.
And then you get the characters, so you get
Lumiere, Mrs. Potts, and Cogsworth.
and the broom.
Can I see if there's a chip? Is there a chip with Mrs.
Yeah.
Potts? There is. So I don't
Sure.
know. I guess it's just a printed piece.
But you also
Oh.
screen toucher. But also you get the broom, the floozy.
What's her name?
What's the broom's name? Andrea, what's the broom's name?
Hang on.
And the cupboard, you get the cupboard.
Madame
Bouvier?
No. Okay. That's cool.
Junior
Junior's
set.
more Superman.
So you got a Lex Luthor.
I've still been waiting for what's the one that I want?
So you got Batman versus Superman Junior set here.
But this is not the one that I want. The one that I like are the ones with the funny faces, right?
Oh, Mighty Micros.
Mighty Micros. I don't have them yet.
So not a lot of people have this Batman.
Why?
'Cause it only comes in junior sets with the light blue.
Oh.
We have one because we got the junior's Batcave before.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, it's the light blue.
Oh.
This is the light blue.
You mean the light
Batman.
gray?
No, the
Light
cowl
blue?
is light
Oh.
blue.
Oh.
No,
We had
it's there. It's in the. I'll show you later.
who gave us the Batcave?
Someone
Susan?
maybe. Here's a little horse set for juniors, like a Friends juniors.
But it's not a princess,
no.
just a juniors. More
Um,
equestrian. Candy, an ice cream truck.
ice
Oh
cream
my goodness, I
truck
feel like
for
ice cream.
juniors.
Oh, so I tried the Reese's ice cream
Yeah,
not
you
too long
didn't
ago. It was
So I
not
helped
good.
finish it.
So he finished it.
Oh, we get another vet.
Is it a vet?
Friend always
Or
gives vet.
First aid.
No, it's a vet.
Oh.
See, there's like a paw print on
Oh,
the.
yes.
There's a vet.
You want to
You're getting so restless that you're rubbing your leg.
I am.
And now Lego Friends.
Horses.
We get a black horse, a black steed.
Horse.
Black steed.
More horse.
Emma.
Emma is the name of the dark-haired girl.
And she's washing.
I wonder if Chapters is open today.
This could be the Friends version of the Brick Zapper.
Uh,
Who thinks that Emma should be the Brick Zapper's
No.
Friends
Hair?
version?
Maybe I'll get her hair. What's her hair
Because
like?
her skin's too light.
I don't know.
You have that hair right now. Just put some bunny ears on. Emma.
Okay, maybe.
Then we got the puppy daycare.
They really like pets and taking care of pets, don't they?
Are you telling me that little girls don't like pets and taking care of pets?
I didn't.
What about Jazzy?
Was gone before I was 4.
Look, they even have a little circle there where the
Training.
the dogs jump through the little hoop.
Yeah, nope.
And then we got the horse vet, the vet horse trailer. Another
more
vet.
animals and more taking care of animals.
It's a whole animal theme.
taking care of animals.
Taking care of animals.
Making sure they're healthy.
And so we have
I wonder if there's radiation therapy
a
for
little
animals.
stable. I'm sure people can transform that trailer into like a Breaking Bad meth lab trailer.
Change up the colors.
Yeah.
Have a different door.
Then we got the Heart Lake Horse Riding Club.
Wow.
So now those into riding horses can have a set for them to do. This is Stephanie, the blonde.
Mm-hmm. It's big.
Stephanie.
It's a big set.
Look,
2
they
horses.
have some horses with different prints on them.
Palomino.
So are these horses? They can be for Lego too,
Yeah.
like regular
Well,
Lego.
aren't they regular Lego?
And then here we have the amusement park
Just I think
arcade.
that's weird.
So this is like target practice.
So not horse related, not health related.
No, it's like
Not animal
the arcade.
related.
The arcade.
That's
theme.
fun.
So we have hit the frog, whack the frog. We have
the
hit the
target.
targets and basketball.
Oh,
There's a spring that like
maybe.
pops up.
Mason will show me.
And then we have
Carnival rides, a rocket ship, and some turny thingy.
turny rocket ship. And oh, this is the cool one. See, I want to get this, but change up the colors, make them
White.
red and yellow.
Or yeah.
For ketchup and mustard.
That's a hot dog
Because
stand.
then I can have
What's
this
upstairs? I mean, don't we have already like a hot dog thing upstairs? Over
Bob's
there?
kebab stand.
Oh, it's Bob's. Not a hot dog thing?
No, but I have my hot dog guys out there, so this would look
That's
cool.
fun.
So this is my first friend set that I might get.
But she doesn't
this
have
one.
the black.
And it also comes with this piece, the
Hot dog.
suit. Guy.
That's so weird.
And
That's
it
so
comes with
weird.
this thing.
Yes, that's weird. Anyhow,
taking pictures. And then you got bumper cars.
so they're really into this carnival set because you know why? They saw your videos.
Yeah.
They saw your videos
So,
like, oh, that would be fun.
They have bumper
Let's
cars
do
here. They
this.
have like this swinging thing. And I don't know what this is. Photo booth.
My baby's crying.
And they have like ice cream. But the bumper car is cool. See how
Yeah,
the
I
bottom?
wish it was bigger.
I don't know if that's all before. Plates.
Oh, I
Plates. Unless it's like a big
oh,
picture. And then we're fine.
oh,
Okay, nice.
so next.
Some of these next one look
Blah blah blah.
Macy's Thunder Maze. Like the same color scheme. Harriet's Falker V2.
It looks very unfinished.
Yeah, it kind
It
of
looks flimsy.
I don't know.
Wow.
Then we got the tower, Axel's Tower Carrier, which looks very Chima-ish.
Yeah, it does. I see that.
Very Chima-ish. They like this like trans orange. Ooh, that looks crazy.
It looks too crazy. Like it's like the last.
Jastro's Volcano Lair
Yeah, it looks like the last battle of the orcs or
of
something.
Mordor.
Of Mordor. It does, doesn't it?
That could be in Mordor.
Mordor. Do we have a bunny?
Yes.
Do we have a chick? What other Easter things do we have?
We have a chick there, but it's not built yet.
No, but there's no.
Okay, that's it.
There's no chick.
Like a little chick.
Yeah,
little
like a
Lego
minifigure chick.
I
There's a
don't think
bunny.
so.
There's a bumblebee.
I don't.
There's no chick.
Here,
No.
you can use this.
No.
Who likes this chick? Nice and chubby. Or that's the chubbiest one. This one's not. This one's just a baby chick. Baby chick. These are more chicks than ducks. Well, people call them ducks.
Well, before they become adult ducks, they're baby chicks. So they're chicks.
Chicks are ducks?
Chicks are.
I thought chicks were
aren't
baby chickens.
ducks. Oh no, ducklings.
Ducklings. Hello. Okay, so let's thank everyone. Thank you. Everything is awesome for being the only one chatting in the past few. And Alex Bricks. Let me scroll up. And Josh. Hello, Josh. Didn't see you pop in. Josh snuck in to say happy Easters to Maria and Nick. And Angry Dragon 144. They got one coming in September. And Rachel. I didn't see Rachel.
And Lucas Brooks.
But everything's awesome says, hey, Rachel. Oh, Rachel Lego. Hello, Rachel Lego. And Lucas Bricks, you said. Thank you for popping in. Cass. That's probably Cass. She says she can't wait to see the video so much of this anticipated Armageddon. You'll see it when you see Philly Brickfest. Port City says, it's no Armageddon, but it's still a ton. Tony M. Hello, Tony M. He says, I still have to go back and finish the AP stream.
Oh.
I'm only about an hour in. You have 7 more hours to go.
That's the whole day today.
Brick Biter says 42. Are they talking about ages? Brick Biters.
Adam Cass.
Onions to you too. Yeah, that's Cass.
Onion.
Someone says Anyang?
Anyang. Oh, it's Anyang because someone wrote onion.
Oh, Anyang to you too.
How would you spell Anyang?
Anyang is A-N.
Yang, Y-U-N-G?
Sure.
So you don't know either.
You
sound really sure when you said it's A-N.
The brick artist with the new logo of he just drew it. That's his.
That's cool. So tonight it's The Walking Dead.
Yes. Oh, it's Big Brother Canada at 7 p.m.
Oh, good. I want to go to the gym.
And then at 9 p.m. it's Walking Dead. So I have an hour.
And I'm back to work tomorrow. I'm 7.
Because last week I watched Big Brother Canada and then 2 hours of Walking Dead. Yes. But now I have that 1 hour in between. Because,
sorry for you. Well, you can keep it in the background.
Well, I can watch Daredevil.
Yes. You could edit our videos today.
Yeah. Oh, I always just do that on my spare time.
On my fun day.
I have lots to edit through. I have like 5 videos on my phone. Because I have to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 2 Sundays. Because I'm going to split up the Easter egg hunting and then the...
You are? Why?
Because Easter egg hunting is almost like 8 minutes already.
So?
And then I'm going to have like the Hot House Cafe on a different video.
Oh, but then we're never going to catch up to our dates.
That's the plan. So I'm not rushing myself. And Pumpkin, thanks for popping in. Maniac
and Port City. Oh, my hand's so itchy.
Yeah, Brick Dudes and Lego more and more and more and more Lego more and more
Lego
and Big Sue. Thanks for popping in, Big Sue. And we said the Brick Artist, Big Sue, and I think that's
maybe later.